Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. So today's video is my update for the year-long rolling project pan that I'm doing this year, and it's the Team Project Pan set up by Kat and Hailey from the Beauty News, and I link their lovely bits and pieces down below, and so you can see what the story is with those. They set up this challenge, and we do a refresh every quarter. We use a product for each part of our base and roll something else new. So it is refresh time, and I'm surprised. I thought there'd be more bits I wanted to kind of get rid of at this point, but we'll just start. So I have 4 empties. I have 4 makeup, no, sorry, I beg your pardon. I have 4 empties this month, which is not great in comparison to what I normally finish per month in this project, but I said it in another video, I don't know if it's gone up before this one, but I've used up so much stuff at this point. I've used up over 40 products in this series alone, so I'll link down below my empties and this playlist for you if you want to watch it. But because of that, I'm starting loads of product that I haven't touched, so they're all full, if you get me. So anyway, excuses aside, so there's 3 individual empties, and there's 1 empty that I'm just going to show later in the video. So the first empty is this Gucci by Gucci lotion. Got it from my mama, and it's really expensive, and I'm kind of disappointed because if you had paid for this, holy lowly moly lord, it's crap. It's crap. It smells grand, doesn't smell great in particular, and it's really, really liquidy. There's 100 mils in this. It's 3.3 fluid ounces, and I used this very, very quickly, like so quickly, and it's so disappointing because of the price of it, like holy god. But anyway, it's gone out of my collection. I'm delighted. I'm binning it after this video. The next product I finished is my W7 Banana Dreams powder, my loose powder. It is, or was, 20 grams or 0.7 fluid ounces, and it was made in England, it says. W7 is a really affordable, brand. I think this was like €6, and it was massive. I wouldn't put it under the eyeball because it oxidizes and it goes really makes your eyes look really crepey. The packaging just didn't work for me because everything flew everywhere, but if you didn't mind that, or you could depot that into something else, it's a really good powder. Aside from that, I wouldn't get it again because I just couldn't be bothered unless I had no powder left and I just so happened to have an empty loose powder container. Then yeah, then I would, but no, I wouldn't bother. And the third one, the fourth one is later, is a lip gloss. I'm doing really well on glosses this year. This was 6 mils. It is clear. Can you see in through here? There we go, look at that. I don't have a scoop-de scoop that people have on video on YouTube, but it's 6 mils. It was called Bronzed and Beautiful by Avon, and I can't get any more out of that. Would I get it again? No. Any particular reason? No. It's just that it's not great and it's not bad, so I'm not bothered. Does that make sense? Couldn't be bothered. It's a good transformer shade to go over stuff. It's an orangey colour, but not intensely orange where it makes your teeth look yellow. I'm just going to start pulling out of this basket because I just cannot see in here very well, okay? First product that's staring at me is the Nivea Men's Sensitive Post Shave Balm. This has been in this project the whole time as far as I'm aware, and it's gone down. Finally, I can make another marking. I don't use much of this underneath my makeup because I don't need to use much of this for it to do the job. It does prolong the wear of my makeup, so it works. It's only €3 something. It's normally 6 something, but I got it on discount. There was an offer on for 3 something. I would get it again and I'd leave it in the drawer at home, but because I had this so long, I needed to use it. However, it takes ages to use. This is 100 mils. I don't know what that would be in fluid ounces because we generally go by mils over here. I just mentioned the fluid ounce because when I watch other videos, people seem to go by that metric and they understand it. So for people's sake, I mention it. The next product is a body spray by Sugar Crush, by Soap and Glory, called Sugar Crush. So I've had, how many have I had of these now, lads? 5, I think. 5 of them. Got them in a set for Christmas, and I'm just working through them. Last month I think I had introduced it, as far as I'm aware, so it was full, I think, and now it's down to here. So will I finish it by next month? I don't know. Maybe I will. It's nice. It smells exactly like the body lotion, but you know, I don't think I'd get it again because it'd be nice after a shower. After that, I prefer the scent of perfumes over this. A quick one. I don't even want to put any time onto it, but I just wanted to let you know I'm still working on my Soap and Glory Thick and Fast. I have it on today. I think it does a great job at lengthening and volume because I do have teeny weeny lashes. However, it's so wet, and I like that, but it's too wet to the point where it transfers everywhere. But it's just perfect. Aside from that, you know, what a struggle. How many? There's 10 mils in this. 0.33 fluid ounces. I said the last time I used one of these I wouldn't get it again, but like this time I'm actually using another one and I like it. It's just the wet thing. I think the next time I'll get a different mascara because I've used two of these back to back, but I would get it again. Like I think I would. The next product is my foundation that's in here, and it's the It Cosmetics CC Plus Cream SPF 50 in the shade Fair. It smells nice, right? But I have been slightly more darker this month than I normally am. So I can't wear it that much because it's a little bit too light. It's a lot darker than my fairest shade, than my normal self. But I'm like in middle land right now. I'm not tanned naturally and I'm not as fair as I normally am naturally. So I'm like, So I haven't been wearing it that much. So I'm exactly where I was last month. I went from full down to here. I've used it once or twice. I've been switching in between foundations. I like it so far. It's kind of tacky, dewy, but it doesn't really set down and it smells really nice. But I want to use it more consistently back to back to give like how I feel about it. I know loads of people love it, but do I? But that's where I am at that. I'm not rushing because I don't have that many foundations left in my collection. But that's where I am on that. The next product is an exciting one. Is there lights shining in and out there for you guys? I'm not really sure what you can see. I don't have my glasses on. But it is the Sleek highlighting palette in Solstice. I'll have on the screen somewhere where I was the last time. So you can see from that gold shade on the screen there that it was close, but it was taken its very well time to use. Everyone seems to love this palette, but I don't. I love the colours. The colours are fan-flubin-flastic, but it accentuates the texture on my face. I wouldn't get it again because of that texture situation. I'm disappointed because I love the colour of it. So here is where I am. Oh, look at that. Empty, and as you can see the other two, that orange shade has expanded. It is a lot thinner than it was. So I'm going to focus on the orange shade next. The purple one should still be the same as what it was the last time because I didn't really use it. I was focusing on that shade up there. But now it's down to the orange one. Will I finish this, guys, by the end of the year? Will I? I think if I do end up finishing the orange one, it's the purple one that I'm going to struggle with. Not because of the shade, but because that's still quite thick. That's still full ass. Okay. So that's out, gone. I don't know if I showed you this the last time, but I'm still working on my lipstick. It is by, who's this by? Color Trend. What are you? I think it's Avon. Yeah, it's Avon Color Trend in, I don't know what shade because it's worn off. It says Kiss and Go. Here's where we're at now. I don't think I have a marking, guys, I'm sorry. I'll swatch it. This is a purple, but if you put it kind of a clear gloss over, it makes it look brown. It's actually grand. It's actually nice enough, but I would not get it again. Okay, let me show you with the little swatch. Holy hell, it looks purple in this light, or brown in this light. But on my face, it looks more purple. If in the camera with my crappy vision, it looks like blue-brown pigment. Not gonna lie. You know the greeny blue? But that's what it is. It's actually quite nice on. I don't think I'd bother getting again. It's a nice formula. Feels grand. There's no reason why I couldn't get it again. There's other things that I prefer over it. The next one, I actually was a behaved little girl and I marked it on a piece of paper. The Catrice Brow Pencil, okay? Here is where she's doing now. I am actually not in a rush, it does the job. I prefer a skinnier tip. So, oh my God, how do people do this? Right, well, I'm just gonna hold it here so you know I'm not lying. It's here, but I'm just gonna hold the page up close to you. So can you see I went down a little bit? Just a itty bitty bit. Okay, I don't know how people hold that up. I'm not rushing, I'm just conscious to work it out. I feel like it'll be gone by the end of the year. The next thing I have is a lip balm, and it is the Cien Care one I got in Lidl. I keep mixing between Lidl and Aldi, but it is Lidl, and you get them in packs of 3. And this kind of tastes a bit like licorice, and I'm down to here right now. Here. And so let me just show you what a full size is because I have another one. You get 3 in a pack, that's why. So here we go, Steffi Beth. So that's how much I've used of it, okay? I think it takes me in or around 3 months to use these. I apply this before I put my makeup on or throughout the day if my lips are dry. It's not good if you needed like a lip treatment, but it's good if your lips are fine. You just need a little bit of hydration, a little bit of... So I just want to quick mention this one as well. It's the Rimmel Black Liner, the Kohl one. What is it? It's just a black liner, I don't know. I don't know. This doesn't do... I would not get that again. It doesn't stay in the waterline. It's kind of a hard formula. It's not cruelty free. Now, I'm not a cruelty free person. I'm just trying to be better about it. I'm by no means, it's a journey, but if this is not great, so I'm not gonna bother, you know. Another quick one is the Benefica Brow, and I am here. It's in the shade 2. I've used up one of these before. They do take ages and ages to use, so it's good value for money. It was 24 euros, I think, 24, but it does take ages to use up. I really like that the little brush on the top, because I do my makeup and work, so that's handy. So just trucking along with this guy. The next one is my bronzer. So you can see from the last time that I had not a dip, because it's a dome shape. It's the Revolution Vivid Bakes, what is it? The Revolution Baked Bronzer in Golden Days, and yeah, broke. It's only 4 or 5 euros. It's a glowy bronzer, so I really like it. I would get it again, but I don't need to, because I have another one in my drawer. That's why I was focusing on this. So the dome was gone the last time, and the dome is still kind of gone this time. It's not like, I can't see what the progress is. Perhaps I should weigh this, but I'm not rolling it out because I love it. I love a glowy bronzer. Look at that. Yep, so working away on this bronzer. I don't know, will I finish it or what the story is with this year. Okay, so the next product is my last product of progress, and then we have what we're rolling in and any refresh bits and the Pandad palette. So this bit thing is the number 7 blush in Soft Damson. Now this should look a lot different you see on your screen versus what you're seeing now. I repressed this because look at my nail dug in. I'm sorry. So I repressed it into the middle. There was a big huge pan in the middle of it. Big pan. Now my problem with it is the colour was fine. It was matte though, and I really want a glow right now. A bit of a glow, so I repressed some highlighter into this. So I'm not really sure like how this is gonna go. I haven't worn it on my face yet because I literally just did it. Not today, but like last week, and I haven't worn makeup all week till today. So I don't know, does that look glowy on camera? I'm not sure, but we're going to keep it in for the next while, foreseeable future, and keep working on it because I want to finish a blush so badly. So it's so hard to finish a blush. So we're going to keep working on this blush, but it is a progress. I am decluttering 2 products. So in my last video, people wrote under it saying, why don't you just declutter it? And they were right, like they were just right. So the first one is the Urban Decay Primer Potion, and I got down to here. Look, I got as far as here. That's absolutely loads. This thing takes ages to use. However, it's expired. I've accepted it, it's expired. It makes eyeshadow pill up, and if you try and set it down, nothing will set on it. And I read somewhere or saw someone put this around their nose, like as a pore filling primer, because if it can prime your eyes, why can't it prime your face? So I gave that a go once, and after that experience, oh my god, why do I try things out in work where I have to stay that way for the whole day, or at least bring in a makeup wipe and just wipe it off? But no, everything pilled up around my face. Oh, it was so embarrassing. It really was. Thank god I didn't have to go like to a meeting or anything like that day, because it just would have been so embarrassing. Well, everyone on my floor saw me, but still, that was it. It's just, you know, when you get this far down, you want the satisfaction of finishing it, but then at the same time, like, it's dead. There's no doing anything about it. So thanks, Elaine, for giving me the kind of push to be like, no girl, you know. And the next product that I'm decluttering, and I also found it impossible to come to this realization because it was so expensive, and it is the Amazing Cosmetics concealer. This was 39 euros, and they seem like such a nice company now because they're actually really involved with the people that buy their products. but it's in the shade Fair and it's down to here, and it takes absolutely ages to use. It's 15 mils, it's half the size of a full size foundation. It actually is good value for money, even though it's 39 quid, because I've been panning it for 3 years. Actively, not dipping in and out. I mean solely focusing on this for 3 years, and I can't finish it. I even, sorry, there's someone outside. I even wore this as a foundation. Now, even when I mixed it in with a primer, because it would have been way too thick. I mixed in with a primer and I mixed in with a moisturizer. I did all sorts of things trying to put it on my face. That wouldn't set. It actually looked fantastic as a foundation, but it just wouldn't set with powder. It slipped and slid everywhere. So it's just too heavy for my under eye, and it doesn't bring me the joy that I want from it. It doesn't look nice under there for me anymore. Also, it's too expired, like it's too old to give to someone. You know, this, how long? You have 12 months to use it. However, I've been using it for 3 years, so it is technically it's expired, like out of date, so I can't give that to someone else. But I don't know why it would say use it within 12 months if it takes longer than 12 months to use. Well, it takes me longer, perhaps, that's why. But anyway, bin. So I'm bringing in the Indulgent Moisturising Body Lotion, limited edition, 200 ml by Bellis & Harding. I don't think I mentioned this before anywhere else, but I'm going to leave this on my desk in work and use it like as a hand cream type of a thing, because I'm trying to work through like ones that are a little bit older and then focus on ones I really, really like. What does this smell like? I've been using it like it's new, but I've been using it. It smells lovely, like it's full, so there's no point marking it, but we'll mark it next month if it's not finished. It's 200 mils. What's 200 mils? 6.7 fluid ounces. So we'll see how we get on with this. This actually takes up a lot of space, doesn't it, when you think about it? But I'm very grateful that I have it, and I'm going to work on it. I am rolling in a pressed powder. Here we are. It's also in my wrapup collab, and I'm sorry guys if that bothers you, but I don't want to work on more than one pressed powder at a time because I don't have many. This is the Makeup Revolution Baked Highlighter in Matte Lights. It is technically a highlighter. However, it just doesn't work as a highlighter. So I have been using it as a powder. So here it is on my hand, swatched there. Look, like that can't highlight, but it's like an illuminating face powder. It's not great, it's very chalky. I do like Makeup Revolution, but I don't like this product. I don't dislike it enough to get rid of it, so I do want to use it up, but I don't know how long it will take. There's 7.5 grams in that. So I'm just going to work on that until it's gone. So this should be with me until it's empty. Next product that's coming in is in place of the lip gloss, and it's this one. So this one here is so hella old. It says it's Chanel. I don't believe it's real Chanel. Like, I don't even know if the lighting changed there. The sun just went away. I think it was deals. I don't think it's real. I was young and gullible and thought I was getting real stuff, you know. So I don't think that it's real. However, it does look nice. So this is going to be my lip gloss that I'm going to focus on. It looks like a nice color. How many mils are in you? How big are you? I don't know how big it is, but I'm going to work on this one till it's gone as well. This is the Sleek Liquid Lipstick in Petal. I had 2 of these, not 3. So I'm kind of seeing how I feel about this. I filmed a declutter, so if I don't like one of these, I'm going to pan this one and declutter the next one to a person, to one of my friends. So that's what I'm working on at the moment. Like, how many mils are in you, girl? 6 mils, but this you can't really reapply, can you? Really, would you need to? I don't know. It's a comfortable formula. It's not crumbly in this. Do you know the mattes that are really crumbly? It's actually quite comfortable. I've worn this with a lip gloss over it, so I get the color that I want, not transferring, but also get like a glossy look on top of it. Concealer wise, in place of that other one, we're using the Instant Age Rewind by Maybelline in the shade Light. I've marked it here, and I like the sponge tip applicator on the top. Some people don't like it for hygiene reasons, but I think, well, I just like it. You know, I enjoy it, it's comfortable. I don't really mind either way, but this is going to be worked on. I'm kind of glad that my focus is coming onto this, because this has been in my collection for 2-3 years. It shouldn't be there that long, but I like it, and I've always said I loved it, and I've always said I'd would repurchase it, but I've never worked on it back to back to see how do I really feel about it. In place of the primer, I'm finally going to be using my Maybelline Color Tattoo in the shade, what are you, Creamy Mattes, Creme de Nude. So this apparently is allegedly a dupe of, is it Soft Ochre? One of the matte paint pots, Painterly? I don't know. So this apparently is going to take 7 billion years to use. So I don't foresee myself finishing this by the end of the year. But this is going to be the one I'm going to be focusing on putting on my lids. And this has been in my drawer and I only opened it this week. It's been in my drawer for over a year and I've only opened it this week, which is crazy to think. So I'm glad I'm going to be focusing on this. I wanted to use it for a couple of days to see if it was dead or alive before rolling it into a project, and it's good going, it's alive. So you know those videos that people are, what I'm panning in secret, or I'm secretly panning? This was something that I was secretly panning, not secret, but like unofficially panning, and it's the Sleek Contour Kit in the shade Light, and I'm going to try to finish this thing. So this is what affects my concealer and contour numbers in this palette. So here we are here. So I've got one finished. Is that all? One finished, one that was a bronzing shade, one nearly finished, and then pan, is that pan? Itty bitty pan, and no pan on these two. These I don't think take long to use. I'm gonna bring it in and try finish it as much as I can. Here are just like 3 concealing shades. My problem with this palette is this is in the shade Light. I'm so fair. Like normally I'm MAC NW10. That's my shade for, like, NW10 is my foundation shade. This is not dark enough for my skin. So that makes me wonder what, you know, what's the medium and the dark going to be like? Would I have needed a medium one? Like, that's crazy. Like, but anyway, it was $13.99 and it's just not dark enough. When I wear fake tan, so these shades down here would work as a face concealer, like a spot concealer. The contour shade worked as a spot concealer on me. But when I'm not tanned, it does a little bit of bronzing, but not really. This was too light for under my eye when I was wearing fake tan, so this should be okay for now. We're just gonna work with it and see, can we get rid of it now, use it up and get it out of the kind of collection. Because like that brought my figures for my inventory up a lot, you know? So I'd like to get it out since I've done so well so far. One more product is coming in and then it's my palette. So this foundation is the Inglot HD foundation, and I've also secretly or unofficially been panning it. And it has 35 mils in it, or 1.18 fluid ounces. And this is where I was like at the start of the month. I'd been using it since I rolled in the It Cosmetics one. So interchangeably, depending on the shade of my skin, I've been using the two. So that's how much I've went up. I'm not in a rush to finish it. You know the way when you pan some things, you're just like, go, 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 die, die, die. Because you know, you want it to end. This foundation I really, really like. It's a full coverage, a medium to full coverage. It could be built to full coverage, but it's not like really full like the night, what's it, okay, the Urban Decay All Nighter. That was just too much for me. It was way too much. This is a comfortable amount, and if you apply it with your beauty blender, it can be nice and not airbrush, but like skin like rather than on your skin, depending on how much you put on. Now if you've seen my get ready with me, holy lord, I used the light version of this and I literally plastered myself in it. I was filming in a different angle and I couldn't see a thing. My glasses, I don't know what it was, but I couldn't see what it was doing. So anyway, I really like this foundation and I would 100% get it again. I think it's one of those ones that I would like to have in my collection because it's a default, it's a safety net. This is a comfort blanket foundation for me. I really like it, and it's by Inglot. If any of you are from a place where you can get Inglot, is this cruelty free? Because I was trying to go through my collection to see how much products I have that are not cruelty free, and when I googled this on Logical Harmony and was a cruelty kitty, I wasn't sure, like I was not sure what that meant. So if any of you know, would you mind letting me know? Thank you. So I'm going to keep working on this and I enjoy it. I'm so glad I'm finally using stuff I enjoy rather than I have to use like in my brain. Lastly is the palette section. So from the last time you can see I was using the Makeup Revolution matte edit that Porrick got me for Christmas in a set of 3 palettes. And this is all matte shadows. There's 13 grams in the whole palette, and I had used up, as you can see on the screen, the 2 matte cream shades. I'm a little whiz kid at panning matte cream shades, but anything else after that, I'm diabolical. So here's where we're at now, okay? So we've got a humongous dip going on in here. So we do. I'm not rushing it with this. I don't really mind. Like, it's just handy to pair with things, you know? Can you see? Do you think I'll hit pan on that this month, do you? Will I hit pan on you? So these 2 are gone. There is a dip in this matte cream. I'm kind of worried now because I don't think I have any other matte creams in my collection after this. So I want to buy a matte cream single, but I don't know what to buy. And I have a dip on this one and a dip on this one. So this is my next hit pan goal, and this is my next finish goal. So obviously not going to finish that whole palette this year, but I'm going to have some juicy pan on it though. And that's my video, guys. Thanks for watching. Can't wait to check everyone else's out with the hashtag and the 2 lovely ladies. So I'll see you the next time, and have a nice day.